On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Obsess.
To fill the mind of someone continually so that one can't think of anything else.
Examples:
Obsess over her weight. He is obsessed with the fear. He's utterly obsessed with his promotion.
Infancy.
The state or period of being a baby or very young child.
Examples:
Infancy stage. In early infancy. The technology is still in its infancy and has much room for improvement.
Vineyard.
A farm where grapes are grown to produce wine.
Examples:
A productive vineyard. Vineyard worker. Vineyards stretch as far as the eye can see.
Philistine.
A person who is indifferent or actively hostile to culture and the arts.
Examples:
Philistine attitude. A man of a Philistine. He was a Philistine with no interest in the arts or culture.
Seafarer.
A person who works at sea, especially on a merchant ship or a navy vessel. A person who is experienced in sailing or navigating on the sea.
Examples:
Qualified seafarer. Fellow seafarer. The experienced seafarer told stories of his adventures on the high seas.
Highland.
An area of elevated land or hilly terrain.
Examples:
Highland Indian. Highland agriculture. This region has a humid subtropical and highland climate.
Deadlock.
A state of impasse or stalemate, where no progress or agreement can be made between conflicting parties or viewpoints, a situation where future action or decision-making is halted.
Examples:
Political deadlock. Deadlock resolution. The negotiations came to a deadlock when neither party could reach an agreement.
Bloodshed.
The act of shedding blood, often used to describe violence or war, injury or death caused by violence or conflict.
Examples:
Bloody bloodshed. Massive bloodshed. The negotiations failed, leading to threats of bloodshed between the two countries.
Glitter.
To shine with bright, sparkling light, to reflect light in a way that sparkles and shines.
Examples:
Glitter against her skin. Glitter in her eyes. Her dress glittered in the sunlight as she walked down the street.
Javelin.
A long, pointed spear used in athletics competitions as a throwing weapon, originating from ancient Greek warfare.
Examples:
Lightweight javelin. Javelin competition. He threw the javelin with incredible force and accuracy, setting a new record.
Spear.
A weapon with a long shaft and a sharp metal point used for battle, hunting, and fishing in the past.
Examples:
Hunting spear. Sharp-pointed spear. Ancient people made spears with wood entirely.
Terrifying.
Very frightening or intimidating.
Examples:
Terrifying experience. Terrifying events. Large earthquakes often generate terrifying tsunamis.
Shepherd.
A person who tends and guards sheep, especially in a rural area.
Examples:
Shepherd boy. Sheep without a shepherd. The shepherd's dog helped keep the sheep in line and protect them from predators.
Adamant.
Having a very strong determination to do something and refusing to be influenced or persuaded. Noun, a legendary rock that is very hard and impossible to crush.
Examples:
Adamant refusal. Adamant to temptation. She was adamant about not changing her mind.
Mountainside.
The side or slope of a mountain, often used to describe the location or position of a particular object or activity.
Examples:
Climb a mountainside. Enjoy the view from the mountainside. The hiker slipped and fell down the mountainside, injuring herself.
Taunt.
To tease or ridicule in a challenging manner.
Examples:
Taunt him with cowardice. Taunt the losing team. She taunted him with sarcastic comments about his lack of success.
Sling.
To throw or drop something somewhere carelessly. To hang loosely or freely. Noun, a length of rope, fabric, or chain used to support or lift something.
Examples:
Sling an arrow. Slingshot. The children were playing by slinging stones at the monument.
Goliath.
A biblical figure and legendary giant warrior whom the young shepherd David defeated, a symbol of great strength or size.
Examples:
Automotive Goliath. Goliath bird-eating spider. The young entrepreneur took down the Goliath Corporation with her innovative idea.
Underdog.
A person or group in a competition or situation that is expected to lose or be at a disadvantage. A person or group that is seen as less powerful or less favored than others in a social, political, or economic context.
Examples:
Cheer for the underdog. Classic underdog story. The underdog team pulled off a stunning upset against the heavily favored opponent.
Improbable.
Not likely to happen or be true, unlikely, having a low probability or chance of occurring.
Examples:
improbable story, improbable event. It is improbable that we will find a solution to this problem overnight.
Weaponry.
A collection of weapons, example, guns, knives, bombs, missiles, etc., used or owned by a particular individual, group, military, or country.
Examples:
weaponry development, advanced weaponry. The army used various weaponry to defend the country from attack.
Cavalry.
A highly mobile army unit.
Examples:
troop of cavalry, superbly trained cavalry. The cavalry regrouped and launched another attack.
Horseback.
The back of a horse, the act of riding on a horse.
Examples:
horseback trek, horseback adventure. We went on a scenic trail ride on horseback through the mountains.
Chariot.
A two-wheeled horse-drawn battle vehicle used in ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome for warfare and racing.
Examples:
chariot builder, chariot race. The ancient Romans enjoyed spectating chariot races.
Infantry.
Soldiers who fight on foot, often in organized military units, the branch of military force composed of foot soldiers.
Examples:
infantry division, infantry training. As a member of the infantry platoon, he learned the value of teamwork and resilience.
Artillery.
Large caliber guns used in warfare, typically operated by a crew and mounted on wheels or in a fixed position. Any military weapons, equipment, or vehicles that are operated by a special branch or unit of the armed forces.
Examples:
artillery fire, coastal artillery. The army brought in heavier artillery to break through the enemy defenses.
Archer.
A person who shoots with a bow and arrow, a soldier equipped with a bow and arrows.
Examples:
archer's bow, skilled archer. The archer's aim was so accurate he could hit a moving target without fail.
Projectile.
An object or weapon that is propelled through the air, with or without explosive power, something that is launched or thrown with great force.
Examples:
projectile weapon, projectile motion. The projectile launched from the cannon sword and landed in the target zone.
Whirl.
To spin or turn rapidly, to move or be moved quickly in a circular manner. Noun, a spinning or rotating movement, often rapid or chaotic in nature.
Examples:
whirl in the washing machine, whirl around the dance floor. The leaves began to whirl around in the windy weather.
Slingshot.
A Y-shaped stick with an elastic band attached for shooting small stones or other projectiles.
Examples:
Slingshot projectile. Slingshot aim. The kids used a slingshot to launch small stones into the pond.
Ballistic.
Relating to or resembling the motion or behavior of a projectile in flight, intensely angry or out of control.
Examples:
Ballistic missile. Ballistic vest. The boss went ballistic when he found out we missed the deadline.
Caliber.
A level of excellence or worth of someone or something, diameter of a tube or gun barrel.
Examples:
High caliber executive. The caliber of a vein. The student's caliber has improved from mediocre to above average.
Maim.
To injure or wound someone seriously, particularly by permanently disabling or disfiguring a body part.
Examples:
Maim a victim. Maim his hand. The reckless driver maimed several pedestrians after losing control of the vehicle.
Tapestry.
A piece of fabric or cloth that is woven with intricate designs or scenes, often depicting historical or mythological events, a complex or intricate story, idea, or situation.
Examples:
Colorful tapestry. Intricate tapestry design. The tapestry on the wall depicted a medieval battle scene.
Duel.
Formal, one-on-one combat between two people, typically with deadly weapons, often as a means of settling a dispute or seeking revenge.
Examples:
Sword duel. Duel for honor. The duel between the two rival knights was a spectacle to see.
Short range.
Limited in extent, scope, or distance, designed or intended to operate or be effective only over a short distance or period of time.
Examples:
Short-range plan. Short-range communication. The missile system was designed for short-range attacks on enemy territory.
Misunderstand.
To interpret or understand something in the wrong way.
Examples:
Misunderstand each other. Misunderstand entirely about her. You should not misunderstand the meaning of freedom.
Profoundly.
To a great or complete degree, deeply.
Examples:
Profoundly insightful. Sleep profoundly. The novel affected her profoundly, causing her to question her beliefs and values.
Retrospect.
A review or analysis of past events, particularly to gain insight or understanding, a consideration of something that has already occurred or been accomplished.
Examples:
Retrospect review. With hindsight retrospect. In retrospect, I wish I had made a different decision.
Puzzling.
Confusing or difficult to understand, mysterious.
Examples:
Puzzling behavior. Puzzling questions. The detective found the clues puzzling and couldn't solve the case immediately.
Secondly.
Used to introduce the second point or item in a list or series of statements, considerations, etc.
Examples:
Secondly connected. Secondly, it is important. Firstly, we will discuss the budget. Secondly, we will go over the schedule.
Oblivious.
Not aware of something, especially what is happening around you, forgetful.
Examples:
Oblivious of his promise. Oblivious to our response. She was so engrossed in her work that she was oblivious to her surroundings.
Speculate.
To form a theory or conjecture or guess about a subject without solid evidence.
Examples:
Speculate about the reason. Speculate on the outcome. He speculated that this investment would lead to success.
Anomaly.
Something or someone that deviates from what is expected or normal, often in a way that is difficult to explain or understand.
Examples:
Anomaly detection. Global temperature anomaly. The sudden drop in the stock market was an anomaly that puzzled many investors.
Acromegaly.
A disorder characterized by the excessive production of growth hormone in adulthood, leading to gradual enlargement of the bones, typically in the hands, feet, and facial features.
Examples:
Acromegaly treatment. Acromegaly symptoms. The patient's enlarged facial features were indicative of acromegaly.
Benign.
Kind and gentle, not harmful or malicious.
Examples:
Benign tumor. A benign smile. The lump was discovered to be benign, and no further treatment was needed.
Pituitary.
A small, pea-sized gland located at the base of the brain that influences the growth and sexual development of the body by producing hormones.
Examples:
Pituitary hormone. Anterior pituitary. The pituitary gland is responsible for releasing hormones that regulate growth and metabolism.
Overproduction.
The act of generating or producing a large quantity of something greater than the demand.
Examples:
Overproduction of gastric acid. Enzyme overproduction. The overproduction of goods led to a surplus in the market and lower prices.
Compress.
To press or squeeze together to make something take up less space.
Examples:
compress the chest, compress gas. She compressed the files into a single zip archive to save space on her computer.
Foe.
An enemy or opponent, someone or something that is opposed to or in conflict with another.
Examples:
a political foe, bitter foe. The superhero's archfoe was an evil mastermind who always got away.